Alright guys, I haven't made a video in a long time, but today I'm going to show you a couple of things I've been doing in Tekkit. So to start off with, this is the latest build of Tekkit. I've got some Glad to Craft machines here. I've got some thermal expansion machines. I have a very small AE network here. It's just 3 things. Spent probably a month and a half working on one of these things. Let me show you what it takes to make one of these things. It's kind of crazy. 16M. So you meant to make one of these, this tear storage cluster, which takes 3 of these, 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 3 of these, and 3 of these, 3 of these. So as you can see, it takes quite a bit of stacking of these items here, so that you start getting bigger and bigger storage cells. The only thing I can see that's kind of strange is, as I'm looking at this, I'm already using up what's that? 2 million. When I didn't have this in here, I was only using it about 36,000. So when I put this in here, for some reason, the numbers are kind of strange, like they're really off. I'm not really sure what's going on with this, but I don't know. And this is what I was using to actually make those all those circuits. Let's see if I can. This is kind of impressive, I would think. Take one of these. One of these. Okay, these are all deep storage units. I'll show you where I'm getting all these materials from in a second here. So I'm just gonna take half of these and half of these, and then half of these. And this is how it's actually burning through all those circuit boards really fast, because I was making them fast. Alright, so let me show you how I'm actually getting my raw materials here. So to start off with, I'm using a lot of redstone flux per tick, and the only way to do that really efficiently, damn Enderman, is to have big reactors. So this thing is running, it's having around 415 fuel reactivity. And that's running at, all these fuel rods are 40% down. Instead of having to do like some rigging with extra utilities to pipe in the water, I actually just directly connected them. So if you can see, I've got the ports for the in and out on the back of this machine, and they're actually on the back of this machine for the in and out. And these things are pumping in steam at a rate of enough to make my rotor speed 1820, which is at that nice sweet spot. So each of these rotors are producing 10,335 redstone flux per tick. And I found out that wasn't quite enough energy for my needs, so I made another big reactor that's just passively cooled, and it's generating. I'm not in creative mode or anything. I'm actually this is survival. I just got a power suit on. This one's producing around 5.6 redstone flux per tick. I've got a system set up so that I just dump in raw fuel here. It gets piped all the way over here to this chest. That chest pumps fuel into these 2 import ports here. And each one of these have an export port on this side. Right here and right here. That pump it in this box pumps it into this thing that turns my cyanide output into plutonium input again, and it gets sent right back to the front. So basically once every 2-3 weeks really, I just fill it full of fuel, and it takes care of itself. All that power is being used for I've got 2 of these stations here. This one's only half. This is basically 2 of these laser drills and 4 precharges per drill. This is actually my faster tree. I've only got 2, but they're charging pretty fast, and as you can see, the energy's going pretty fast. You can get faster. I actually had to throttle the energy coming out of my power station. I'll show you how to do that real quick. Dang. So, if I had these all going and all these, let me jump up here. If I had all these resonant energy cells going at full blast, I would lose energy. And actually, you can see I'm kind of slowly losing energy here. Let me just take this down a notch. This is my throttle right here. So if I had this at full, you start seeing that I'm losing energy somewhere. Probably one of the ones down there. I've got them trying to chain, so they sort of empty from the bottom and fill at the top. But let me go back down to it. It's like, I think it was something around there. So what's going on is I use this one to kind of throttle how much energy actually going into this one tesseract here, and that's how I throttled my whole system. If I had just this one station, I probably wouldn't have to throttle it, but I've got another one. Let me show you where it is. It's way... Actually, this is faster. I've got a bad intermittent problem here. Maybe someone can leave an answer in the comment section, but every time I log off, when I log back on, there's about 40 intermittent I have to kill. Let's fly over here. As you can see, parachutes are coming in really handy. Here's my other station. I've got one tesseract putting energy to these 4 resonant energy cells, and those are putting the power to these prechargers. They're not charging nearly as fast as the other one I'm working on. Oh, wait, there's a just noticed this, but I'm missing a precharger right here. It's missing. Something strange happened. But so this one's gonna be even slower. They're not quite as fast as the ones where I'm only got 2 per tesseract. And basically, how I made this area was we had a quarry going that went all the way down to the bedrock here, because the laser drill has to hit bedrock for it to actually work. So let me show you what has to happen. And actually, my very first quarry set up right here in the water. But as you can see, my lasers are going all the way down to the bedrock. And then I just I used a filler to fill up the hole, I guess 4 deep, and then I made this little room for it. So all those materials that those laser drills are making come into this building here. So they come to this tesseract, and they get put in this box right here. And as you can see, this kind of automatically doing stuff right now. So this is smelting some copper, and this one was doing something, who knows what. This one's pulverizing some diamond ore. So what I did was I just set up 3 pulverizers, and I have some filters here on what I want to actually pulverize. And then the same thing with these ovens here. I'm basically telling it what I want it to pulverize. Or I mean, to cook. All that stuff gets put over here. This box, like extra silver that I have gets put in here, and then every once in a while a piece of gold will come in here and automatically make me some electrum. And this one is doing the same thing, only instead of electrum, it's Invar. Whenever I get aluminum, it gets processed in this one. I need to refill these with sand, but at one time these are all completely full of sand. Let's get in that time. And as you can see, I've already made those circuits. That's how fast those things run with this many of these lasers attached to them. As you can see, this has been going on for quite a while. I've got 36,000 diamonds, 26,000 emeralds. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get enough materials to go to the moon. We actually started out in this building here. Just one floor, and then when we actually progressed to having some power, we moved to this floor. Just sort of random machines plop down. They were just doing the work. And then when we started to have different kinds of fluids, made another floor with all these different fluid machines. Then I asked a couple more pulverizers just for I needed quartz stuff for these AI or AE stuff. And then to be lazy, I just knocked out a hole here. In order to make a singularity, we decided on wheat as the item that we're going to use. So I'm already at, let's see, 1 million. I use a lot of deep storage units here. Speaking of these storage units, you saw that that one induction furnace. I've got 13,000 hardened glass because I'm going to use those to make the domes on the moon. Really, the only thing that's really holding me back right now is I haven't been able to find a white leaf tree, so I can use that for the white dye. I've been having to use basically bone meal, which I haven't set up any like monster machines to basically make my infinite amount of bones. Dang, what is with these stupid Endermen? So I'm basically trying to get everything I possibly need to make a trip to the moon and have it successful first try. So got my compressor and my furnace so that when I get the meteor, what is it called? Let's see. That's eggs. Yeah. I need to make this. So that I can make some compressed. Here, this. So that I can make one of these. Basically, I just need to make some airlock controllers. But you can only make those when you actually get to the moon. So what I did was I brought some. I'm gonna bring some controllers and some frames and basically make some when I get there. Until then, I'm gonna bring a lot of sticky pistons and some aluminum blocks. Basically make a real small base using just what I've got here. So I've got bubble distributors, collectors, sealers, a fuel loader, and some fluid ducts so I can actually fill back up my my rocket back up to come back to Earth. I've got some energy storage. I've got 10 solar panels, a couple of storage modules for oxygen. So I'm thinking I'm pretty well ready to go. I got some meat ingots, dirt to plant some trees. What I plan on doing is actually having a piece of dirt, like this, and then put a tree here, and then skip, and then a piece of dirt, and have a tree here. That's what I plan on doing. Obviously 64 times basically six blocks per sapling. It's gonna be a huge building, which is why I need so much hardened glass. I kind of want to make some domes. Don't know really how to make a dome in Minecraft. As you can see, all my buildings are square. So that's something I'm to work on. I'm probably going to build a miniature base here in this area over here, just so I can kind of know what's going on. And I'll probably prototype my my door system using sticky pistons and everything right here before I leave. And one strange thing before I go, I don't know if anybody's ever seen this before, but I've got this chunk here that's sort of dead. It won't let me update any block. And it's been like this way for several months. Probably, it was weird because it let us build on here for 2 or 3 weeks, and then it just stopped. And actually, it was kind of tragic because the room that we had all of our items was here, but it locked the chest, so you couldn't actually open it beneath chests. So in a fit of rage, I used a filling machine, and I basically set it here, and I set it on erase, and it basically erased everything. And now the only thing that can be put here is by Enderman. So it's a little strange. If anybody has seen this before and knows the fix, leave a comment in the comment section. That'd be great help. Alright, so I guess next time you see me, I'll be either on the moon or launching to get to the moon, and we'll go from there. Thanks.